Hey everybody, I'm Steve Montelli. Today I have got the Ultra Slim wallet from Amal at TechLeatherCraft. Now I've shown this wallet before, but this one is different in that this is a blue Horween Dublin leather. And then he asked me, well, do you like black or do you like red for the stitching? And I said, well, of course red, because the stitching really shows off nice with this blue. Now, as I said, this is his ultra slim wallet. So there's a place for cash on the inside, and there's room for, boy, just a couple of cards on the outside. In fact, I'm only going to put in one card, and I'll tell you that reason here in just a minute. But Amal does some very nice work, and one of the stories that really kind of tickled my fancy was Amal lives on a dairy farm. I mean, I don't know if he's a dairy farmer or whatever, but he lives on a dairy farm, okay? And he has a front porch that he does his leather work on. So he's sitting there working on leather, such as this here, and the cows are out there looking at him, and the thoughts are just in his head about, well, look at that cow. Is that going to be dinner or is that going to be a wallet? Eventually. But I thought that was pretty funny because the cows just do not have a clue that they're either about to be dinner or they're about to be leather when they run out of the milk making ability. And what I know about cows making milk is basically zero, so I might have stuck my foot in that all over the place. But anyway, Amal sent this out because it's his new color he's offering, the blue ultra slim in the Horween Dublin. Now he sent a couple more things out. Let's finish up with the wallet here. Next week, I'm going back to the Philippines. All right, don't ask. Just don't ask. This will be trip number 11 in the last 24 months or so. Anyway, I am going to try using this for cash. Okay, because I'm only going to carry one card with me. Only going to carry one ID card because I lost my wallet there last trip. Now I got everything back out of it, but I lost the wallet, and that was kind of a nice leather wallet too. So let's do this. I'm going to put one card in here because I'm only taking one card as an ID card. All right, but what I am going to do is this. Here's a whole pile of cash. All right, now there's some actual Philippine bills right here. There's a 50. Now, don't get all excited. That's about $1. The 50, and then there's some 20. Oh, 100. Wow, I'm rich. I thought there was 20s after that. 100. That's almost what? Let's see. If we got 50 to 1, that's almost $2. Hold on to yourself. And there's a bunch of dollar bills in here, but I'm just using these to show what I'm going to do. Now, when I use cash in the Philippines, I fold each bill separately. Okay, so they don't all have to come out as a wad. Now let's take a look and see if this fits like I want it to do. So I got my one ID card in here, and I'm not sure if that's going to be a state ID card or if that's going to be my passport card. And those of you that are not aware of a passport card, you get a passport card and it works in place of your passport in basically the contiguous areas along the United States border, like the Caribbean, Canada, Mexico, that kind of thing, where it's basically close to the U.S., but not necessarily in the U.S. You can just use the card. So anyway, if I put a passport card in there, that'll be one card, and there's the cash, and that's at least 11 bills, 12 bills, something like that. But I'm gonna give this a try next week, just because it's always fun to try something new in the Philippines. So anyway, that's what I'm going to give a try to do that with the cash next week. Now, let me show you what else he sent along. And this is something that is really needed by yours truly. This is a coin holder. Okay, now, very simple. I mean, I'm always surprised when I don't think of this stuff. I don't know why I should be surprised, but I don't think of it. But you open it up like this. You put your coins in it. Tinkle, tinkle, tinkle. And he says it holds about $5 worth of quarters. I don't have any quarters, but in the Philippines, there's a lot of change being used for everything. So I am going to be giving this a try because this will fit right down sort of the bottom of a pocket. So that's a pretty cool addition. I'm glad he sent that, and it's a very useful thing for me at this point. Now the last thing he sent is something else that I find incredibly useful. I'm sure you got a few cords hanging around. Okay, now I know with the new iPhone there's no cords, and that's a plus minus deal for a lot of people. But me, I have cords. So he sent these cord holders. What do I do with now? So here's one. All right. Now I'm going to try and do this through the camera. So here's the way it comes, like this. This is the black one. Just snaps together. Then there's 2 points to put your cord through right here. Okay. Now, so I have pre-positioned my cord because there's a real good chance that, as adept as I am at putting things here and there, I'm going to try and roll this cord for you. So I'm going to hold it like this, thumb and forefinger, and I'm going to wrap the cord around my hand. Yeah, good luck with that one. All right, hold on. I never said I was good at it. I just said I'd do it. Let's try it like this. See, it's already happening. Okay, here we go. Wrap, 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 and wrap, and wrap again. Then you take it, you put it through like this, and you put it closed. Wow, can you believe it? Success. Anyway, so this is the cord holders, and he says the cord holders are pretty good sellers for him. Excuse me, drink of water. Gets a little dry here in the gnome garden. So these are his cord holders, and he's got a number of different colors. It's just not a brown one and a black one. But I'm definitely going to be using this too, because I do have cords to take with me. So this will be a very useful thing. So, many thanks to Amal for sending this stuff out in a fortuitous and timely fashion, because this coin holder is really going to get tried, because, as you know, if you've seen my other coin holder projects, nothing's really worked out too well. I'll see how this goes. But this, I'm going to also try. Like I say, this is his ultra slim wallet. Cash on the inside. I got a bunch of bills in here. I showed you how I fold them for the Philippines. So I'm going to give it a try. And I'm going to see how it works. Let me shove it all back in there. Tough one. Anyway, there you go. That's it for today. Once again, thanks to Amal for sending that out. And if there's any more good, cow stories, I will relate them on to you guys. Okay, later.